Hello, friends. It's so good to see you. It's Friday. That means it's time for your Friday weekly wrap-up, where we will pull one card for the collective and individual cards for those who request to look at the week that was. And an interesting week. We changed years right in the middle of it. So next week will be the first full week of the year, but this is our very first Friday weekly wrap-up of 2025. Thank you for joining me here. My name's Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm so happy to see you all here. Let me hop on over to CardCam and get going. All right, and you can see today I am using Fairy Tarot. All right, so good to see all of you. Okay. Let's get going. We're going to start with one card for the collective to wrap up the week, and then we will do everybody. And Caroline McLaughlin, once again, you are the first person I see reminding me of the collective cards that we pulled on Monday. We pulled 3 cards on Monday for the collective. Thank you for reminding me. I really appreciate it. And of course, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. All right. Page of Wands, 3 of Swords reversed and Strength reversed. What an interesting reading we had. Let's follow that up with a wrap-up. King of Cups reversed. And if we think about that, okay, like of all of those cards, the only one that we really want to emulate is the Page of Wands, where we want to be engaged in the things that excite us. We want to be engaged in creativity, spirituality, and our own motivation. We want to be communicating. We want to be learning. And I feel like all the other cards, including this, are sort of the impediments. And the impediment here, like on one hand, there's like, and this can be true in terms of nations, towns, households, workplace, leadership without compassion. King of Cups reversed. Yeah, no, we don't like that. We don't like that. And where are we not being compassionate with ourselves? Where are we deciding that our happiness doesn't matter? Where are we not doing the emotional work that we need to do? I feel like this card is a call for personal accountability and a call for accountability of leadership. And in leadership, and if you are in a leadership position in any way, it's about staying in compassion. And beyond that, I feel like it's a call for all of us, to remember that if we're not doing what we do with heart, why are we doing it, right? So I will remind you what we do today is a card for the week that was. It is the Friday weekly wrap-up. I see a couple of people here with specific questions. That's for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Saturday Psychic Sampler at 12:30 Eastern Time. The link is already up. So specific questions, bring them tomorrow. But for today, a card to wrap up the week. And the first that I see, not unusual that you're first, Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. All right. 5 of Pentacles reversed on Monday. 6 of Wands today. I love this for you, Trey. I love that even though it's different suits, you went from 5 to 6, but 5 of Pentacles reversed is like finding your opportunities, and now we're celebrating your success. I love this, and I would love this to be the energy with which you hang on to. I would love this to be the energy that you hang on to this whole year. I'm going to find those opportunities and I'm going to be victorious with them. All right. All right. Okay, so who's up next? It is Caroline McLaughlin. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thank you for reminding us what the collective cards were. You were here on Monday and you got the devil. You got the devil and came back for more. This is why we love you. You started with the devil and you end with the hermit reversed. So both major arcana cards. This week, I think you did some important things. You may have learned some important things. There may have been some personal growth. I feel like it might have been a very people-y week for you. Whether that's at work or personally, you might have really had a lot of people around you or been dealing with a lot of people, and that's good. But I also feel like with the devil and the hermit reversed, you might be dealing with sort of the most human aspects of people. And I think you're in a job where you do that too. So this could just be about work. The key now is to recognize that whether it was personal, professional, or both, you did a great job. But in doing that, you absorbed a lot. And so now it is good for you to rest. And I know you say you may be sleeping right now, and I know because you're on the other side of the planet, it's nighttime. But I do think that rest, time on your own or with people you care about, is kind of the way forward because this was an intense week. All right. JD Estrada, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You had the 10 of Cups on Monday. And we want a card to wrap up your week. Okay. 6 of Swords. So let's look at this. 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. I love this because it's like both the heart and the head doing what they need to do and getting what they need, right? So we start with the 10 of Cups, which is very happy, very family-oriented. And now we have the 6 of Swords, which is very logical and moving forward with logic. So I feel like this week it may be that the heart and the head have been aligned and you are moving yourself forward in all the ways you need. Well done. Melissa, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Kenneth King, I will absolutely give you your weekly wrap-up when I get to you and hope to see you tomorrow with that question in the Saturday Psychic Sampler. Same thing with you, Pat Rainville. Hope you're feeling better. Glad you're here. All right, Melissa, we appreciate you. You started with the 9 of Cups, man. We can't really beat that, can we? Okay, you started with the 9 of Cups. No, we can't beat it because then you end up with the 5 of Swords. So this week may have been embattled in some way. Maybe it's personal, maybe it's professional. Something did not feel entirely good this week. That's okay. That's okay. I think in a lot of ways, starting with the 9 of Cups and ending with the 5 of Swords is sort of recognizing where the challenges are and recognizing your ability to rise to meet the challenges and maybe feeling more supported in that. Oh my gosh, and literally you've been fighting a bad cold and feeling meh all week. You are the second person from Connecticut I've spoken with who has been fighting a bad cold this week. And Pat Rainville, you haven't been well either. Where are you? Like, there's this whole, yeah, it's going around. Seriously. So it could just be that, it could be you had a fine week, except you weren't feeling well. So get over that cold, right? You're in Salem, Mass, Pat, and you weren't feeling well either. I feel like the whole Northeast has a cold right now. Right. Melissa says, as long as I'm well for StaarCon, and that's just what I was going to say too, is get better and rest so you will be in top form for StaarCon. Cannot wait to see you. And everyone, StaarCon is just a few weeks away. You can join us in person or online. And there is an online ticket that is only $10. It gives you entrance into 3 things: opening ceremony, closing ceremony, and Saturday night entertainment. But more importantly, it gives you entrance into the afterglow where you can join all the live events over the course of the year. So if you're like, I want to support StaarCon, but I really don't want to go for a whole day. I don't want a whole day ticket. I don't want a weekend ticket. Get the $10 ticket. Seriously. There's a link, StaarCon.com. There's a link in the description. Learn about StaarCon. Join us in person if you can. Join us for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days, or at least get your $10 virtual ticket. Seriously. Melissa will be coming in person for all 3 days. You should too. All right. Pip will be a presenter at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And an update. So we know Pip has recently divorced, and she's giving us an update for her love life. And it was predicted with the star card that she would have a very spicy New Year's Eve. And she is reporting that indeed she did. So keep us updated and have fun. So there that all is. Okay. So you are requesting for you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Let's do it, starting with you, wrapping up your very interesting, spicy week, Pip. The 8 of Wands reversed. So there is a caution here, which is to recognize that you're right now in this new relationship energy. How did you put it? My feet haven't touched the ground. This is reminding you in this reversal to enjoy it, but recognize that what you're experiencing right now does not inform you as to whether this is a long-term thing, whether this is a worthy partner. We don't know. We just know what you're feeling right now, and that informs right now. It does not inform the future. And so you are very in on this energy, and that's great. And I think it's good for you. It reminds you that there is life after divorce. If this were right side up, I would be interpreting it differently. But in its reversal, you're going to recognize that nothing here predicts the future for this relationship. And this relationship is what is on your mind in many ways. The future is not predicted either positively or negatively here. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in your own thinking. Don't get stuck in a situation. Just be open. Keep us posted. We are very interested. Okay, now Pamela, and Pamela will be there at StaarCon as well. And Pamela's a member here. So Pamela, 5 of Wands. This week, I think there was some conflict. Oh, Pip, please do keep us posted. Please, 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 please do. So exciting, and can't wait to see you in a few weeks. Okay, so for Pamela, 5 of Wands, there was some conflict this week. I think you tried to keep it light, and I think you tried to keep yourself in your own creative and spiritual mode, but you have been dealing with some conflict, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, for your daughter, Death. And we know this is a card of change. It makes me wonder if your daughter is considering some significant change. Change in a relationship, change in a job, change in the way she's doing something. This card really supports her in changes that she might be contemplating. All right. DH, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We appreciate you. The Hanged Man. So I was just having a conversation with someone about the Hanged Man as the card of shamanism, yoga, and the 12 steps. So what's it mean for you? On a spiritual level, you may have been very meditative this week, or you may have done some work to change your perspective, which is always a positive thing. I also feel like, though, this week, I'm not seeing so much of the New Year revelry as I'm seeing the reflection. I feel like you've been in a place of reflection that really will serve you for the year going forward. Smile Soul 20, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Please say Happy New Year to your Aunt Dee. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A card for the wrap-up for you. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. I feel like you're dealing with some things that you wish were different. And I mean, I guess we all are, but you seem to have a bunch of them right now. It could be work, it could be health issues of family members, it could be love life stuff. And this week, I think there was this contemplation of, this is not what I ordered, this is not what I want, this is not what I'm hoping for. And I think it's okay to acknowledge that disappointment, but to also remain hopeful and proactive for the year going forward. Jeannie Mnuchin, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you so much. A wrap-up card for the week. You got Death reversed. And I feel like this is about your tenacity. And I feel like this week, like you're just coming back from California. It's a whole different thing. New Year's holidays, getting started in the whole new year. And it's felt a little weird and the energy has felt a little draggy. But it's okay because your commitment to do what you do remains unwavering. So while the energy feels a little weird, your commitment is unwavering. Well done. Okay, Barbie Bird, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Your card on Monday was the Knight of Pentacles. You managed to get some financial matters handled-ish. Well done-ish. More weirdness on the man's front. Got it. Got it. Let's wrap that up, starting with the Knight of Pentacles and ending with the Three of Cups. I mean, did you have some fun this week? It feels like you might have. And hey, Jackie, good to see you. Jackie Masters, glad you're here. I know it is cute, isn't it, Barbie? So it looks like you definitely did. So you had some fun, which is a good thing. And like, does the weirdness on the man front involve fun? I mean, we were talking before, well, you know, about exactly that. So this neither condones nor condemns any weirdness on the man front, but it does say that with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, I think for New Year's week, you did a good job, like keeping that balance between doing what you need to do, but also having some fun. So, you know, what else do you need to do in that week, really? Barbies. Yeah, I'm just trying to have some fun, you know. And I mean, I think that there is real merit to that. I do. I really like the expression, fun is my spiritual path. Like, if it's not fun, why do it, in a lot of ways. But on the other hand, not everything is fun. And some things that are actually painful and difficult serve us. So we can't be shallow, but yeah, Barbie, see you tomorrow with some more tea and questions. I am looking forward to that. I want to know all the stuff. And the stuff you don't know, I want to tell you. So yeah, I'm down for that. Okay. Candy B, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. We're going to do you and Marlon. So you had the Queen of Cups reversed. And now the Seven of Wands. So what an interesting week. I wonder if you were feeling a little defensive. Some things that were making you feel a little unhappy. And I wonder if there's ways you really had to stand up for yourself. So I don't know that this was the easiest week. But I think there's a lot here. Thanks for saying that, Candy. I think there's a lot here that talks about this week, you recognizing that defending your happiness is important, protecting your happiness is important, and you're going to take note of the people who care about your happiness and the people who do not. Now, for Marlon, the Sun reversed is how we started. And now we end with the Hermit. So interesting that there's two major arcana cards. So I feel like Marlon may have had a big week whether that's in mundane ways or spiritual ways. And with the Sun reversed and the Hermit, there's something here, Marlon, about you not being willing to share yourself with others or to let people see you. This could be true in a relationship. It could be true at work. It could be true with creative stuff. But I feel like there's ways you're hiding. And that's something that you may want to address going forward. All right. Betty Flesher, so good to see you. Can't wait to see you at StaarCon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Here we go. Candy, you are very welcome. Okay, Betty. Here we go. Playboy Bonnie, good to see you. Betty, you're the second person to get this, the Hanged Man. I feel like this week you tried not to be overly bothered with things that you can't control. I feel like you tried to be real spiritual and enter the new week in a spiritual way. And I think it worked for you in a very positive way. Playboy Bunny, here on Fridays, we have a very specific format where we do a card to wrap up the week. If you would like a wrap-up card, I'll be happy to do it. If you would like to ask a specific question, come back tomorrow. The link is already up. Join us for the Saturday Psychic Sampler, where that's what we do. You get to ask specific questions. All right. Audrey M., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay, Playboy Bunny, I see your request, and I hope you join us tomorrow for a question as well. I will get to your card. I take them in the order in which I receive them. So thank you so much. All right, Audrey M., here we go. Following up Monday's Hermit and Audrey, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Okay, you started with the Hermit and now the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some loneliness there with the Hermit. But with the Three of Pentacles, I think you got kind of industrious this week. I don't know what it is you're doing or working on, but I feel like you succeeded in something that you were trying to do, and that success feels good. So one way or the other, I see success and maybe even recognition of that success for this week. Nalini Kalu, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Your Monday card was the Emperor. I love that for you. And to wrap you up, can't make this shit up, people. The Emperor reversed. Okay, here's how it is, Nalini. You go back and forth between I'm stable and I will be stable. I'm not stable and I'll never be stable. I'm healed from my past. I'm not healed from my past and I never will be. And this is the healing process. This is not criticism. This is the healing process. It's okay. This just shows us that you're in the healing process. And when you're feeling like this, you have to remember that this is what's true. And a lot of this too can have to do with your relationship with men specifically, looking for this and having found on repeated occasions this. But we're looking for this. Got it. Jolie James, so good to see you. I will be answering your email very shortly, and I'm so excited. Glad you're here. Okay. Christine Hallowell, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You had the Four of Swords reversed. Did you have a busy week? Knight of Cups reversed. You weren't able to do all the things you wanted to do. And so there might have been a little bit of upset. But I think you're taking care of what you want to take care of. You're doing what you need to do. It just may not be going as smoothly as you would like. And that's life. It's okay. It's okay. You just got to keep pursuing what you want and need to pursue. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Hope you're doing really well. Happy New Year to you. Here is a card to wrap up your week. The Queen of Wands reversed. I think there's a lot of ways you are not entirely feeling your best this week, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Did you catch the Connecticut cold that everybody seems to have? Anyway, So there's ways you've not been feeling your best. And I think it's so much about self-nurturance, how important it is to nurture yourself as you go forward. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrap-up card for the week. Yes, indeed. The Magician reversed. So I feel like this week you may have had some difficult negative self-talk where you're not feeling like you're saying things to yourself. You're saying things to yourself that aren't serving you. And I think that's been an issue this week that you're going to need to kind of overcome. All right. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the Tower. And today, the Ten of Wands. And I think it's sort of recognizing and understanding the difficulties of life now, the difficulties that have been, and figuring out how you're going to handle it. I think these two cards together really give you permission to say, well, I've seen how my mother handled it. I've seen how other people handle it. I'm going to handle it this way. Lisa Harmon, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for the New Year's blessings and the reminder to like the video. Please do, everyone. So Lisa, you're at chemo number 3. So much love to you. Everybody send healing energy to Lisa Harmon. Monday's card was the 10 of Wands. And this is now the 5 of Pentacles reversed. I really believe, and the thing is, 5 years ago, I don't even think they'd be treating you. But I really feel like the new protocols that they have are going to work for you. So it's hard, it's difficult, but it's working, and that's the important thing. Mix you here. Good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You are at chiropractic, but that's all right. Glad you are here in spirit and glad that you got to put your request in. On Monday, you had the 10 of Pentacles. All right. On Monday, you had the 10 of Pentacles. And now the Hanged Man reversed. Mix you here. You are large and in charge. You are large and in charge, and you are taking control of your life in a way that you haven't before. On an internal level, Michelle, mix you here, our friend in Toronto, you're going to live this year differently, and you lived this week differently. And it's a really, really good thing. So it's about you being in charge of your life. And look, the kitty is dancing. Claire C., thank you so much. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for starting the Friday Beverage Fund, and thanks for contributing to it. Claire has decided that on the weekend, John and I should have some nice beverages, frothy beverages, frosty beverages. And she makes sure that happens with the Friday Beverage Fund. Thank you for creating it and contributing to it, Claire C. Who is this for? This, we already did mix you here. I think this is for all of us. Temperance reverse. Oh, that's funny. No, that's for me, that we should not be drinking too many frothy beverages. And if you know us, you know that we don't, but that's just funny. Okay. Here we go, Joyce Ocean. Good to see you. Teresa, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. And thanks for using members-only emojis. 5 of Cups reversed on Monday. King of Cups reversed today. And remember, this was also our collective card, so it's very important for you. It's about allowing yourself to be happy and hopeful for all the things that are coming. I feel like you have a lot of trepidation, but the reality is you have to be able to allow yourself to be happy and hopeful, and there's every reason to be. Oh, Penny, your cats haven't come back yet, but we're still hopeful. We're still hopeful. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take that as your request for a card, Penny. So, Penny, for your thoughts, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Penny, 6 of Wands reversed for the week ahead. No, excuse me, for the week that was. Excuse me, for the week that was. I feel like there's ways that you're not feeling strong in yourself. There's ways that other people have made you feel bad about yourself. And I think it's very important for you to not, like, this is what I call letting people piss in your Cheerios. Like, it's really important to not let other people suck your energy. I think that's the key. And I think you maybe did that this week. Autumn Pond, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Glad you're here. Don't remember what Monday was. That's okay. Let's wrap up your week. Autumn Pond. 8 of Wands. Good job. Like, this is a hard thing for you to achieve. This week, I think you were really in an energy of optimism and welcoming and creativity and not letting things bother you too much. And this is, like, A, not easy for you to achieve, and B, so good when you do. So try to keep this going. Try to keep this open flow going. Be in the energy flow. Seriously. Joy Isles, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Happy New Year to you. Here's a card for you. The High Priestess reversed. I feel like either this week someone was disrespectful to you, or you're feeling guilty or responsible for something that you don't need to feel guilty or responsible for. One way or the other, you're feeling a little out of balance, and you're going to have to bring yourself back to balance through being kind to yourself and not allowing others to disrespect you. All right, Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Cannot wait to see you at StaarCon. Okay, Monday's card, 6 of Cups reversed. And now the 3 of Wands reversed. And I feel like there's ways that you can get stuck in your head where you're feeling like things aren't working and you don't know how to make things work and you're not sure how to do what you need to do, and it drives you nuts. But usually it comes from either overcomplicating something or oversimplifying something, right? And so if you change the way you're looking at something, it will be much easier. LP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you. To wrap up your week, the Devil. I feel like this was a hard week for you, and I don't know if it was a lot of overindulgence, which maybe was not so hard, or maybe it was. Or maybe there's some things going on in your head that you're kind of attaching to in a way that's hurting you. So, like, what are you doing that isn't serving you or that is attaching you to something that isn't helpful? That's what you need to ask yourself for this week. Okay, Kenneth King, I'm going to go ahead and do a card to wrap up the week for you, and I hope you come back tomorrow to ask your specific question in the Psychic Sampler. Wrapping up your week, King of Cups. This was reversed. This was our collective card. So this is really important. Like, this is important to you. You are trying your best to be as kind and loving as you possibly can. The question you're going to have to ask yourself, is that enough? Will that be enough? You need to keep showing up in all ways this way. But will it be enough? That's the question. Oh my gosh, Joy. Joy, I'm so sorry. Thank you for your kind words. Your read of that new guy I was dating was exactly right. The relationship ended on December 30th and really threw me off balance. So sorry. So sorry. And Joyous Ocean, so sorry to hear what you got going on as well. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Who is next? It's Jolie James. All right. Here we go. Wrapping you up, Jolie. The Hanged Man. This card is stalking us today. But I think this is good. I think this is you this week sort of entering the new year, not being attached to things you can't do anything about, trying to be open to new things and new perspectives, but trying to receive rather than force. It's good. Mary, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, listening, but if you don't answer, it's because you're driving. Understood. Drive safely. Eight of Cups reversed. That sounds about right for Monday. What do we have today? The Emperor reversed. I think you're really looking for what's going to bring you a sense of stability. And you're very aware that that's what you need. And this may be more than just a job. This may be family relationship stuff. This may be interpersonal relationship stuff. This may be just how you're feeling about life, the universe, and everything. Feeling not like you're in the stable place you need to be. That's okay. You will get there. Don't overthink it too much. It's all good. Pat Rainville. So good to see you. Hope you get better soon. And to wrap up your week, the Three of Swords. It's been a hard week, but I think primarily because you haven't been feeling well. But you know what happens? You know what happens when we're not feeling well physically, like things sort of compound emotionally? I feel like there's some of that. There's some of that. So allow yourself healing. That's the bottom line. Jolie James, I'll take it. That's exactly right. No, perfect. Okay, no worries, Martha. No worries. Susan Toklas, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Tower reversed on Monday, and knowing how your life has been going, I actually saw that as a good thing. Like maybe there's some improvement after difficulty. And now you have the Empress reversed. And I wonder if there's been some stuff around family this week where things aren't going the way you want them to go with family or for family. And I think the key is figuring out what your role should be here. All right. And Pat, you are very welcome. Feel better soon. Who's up next? It is Dr. All Ed. Good to see you. Monday was the Three of Pentacles reversed, and we know that Dr. All Ed's very short venture into being a high school math teacher has ended at her own hand. Oh, look, everyone, we're being joined by Bill Clinton. What is so? When that's the name you choose. What is so about that? That's very interesting. Good to see you, though. Glad you're here. Thanks for subscribing. All right. So, Susan, starting with the Tower reversed. Oh, right, we did you. It was the Empress reversed. We understand that. Okay. But you asked for Peggy Lou Levenz as well, who is also a member, and can't wait to see Peggy Lou at StaarCon as well. Okay. Peggy Lou, the High Priestess. I think you did a great job this week keeping your balance, keeping your spirituality, and keeping your peace. Keep doing that. Well done. Well done. Oh, God, I skipped you. That's what happened. Dr. Alled, thank you. I started talking about you, got distracted by Bill Clinton, and who wouldn't? And just skipped right over you. I really apologize, Dr. Alled. Looking at Yeah. Looking at, you started with the Three of Pentacles reversed and ended with Justice. This week, I think you, like in reflection, you were very right to make the career moves that you needed to make. I think you're doing some really good work personally and professionally about this works, this doesn't work. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is what I'm doing. This is not what I'm not going to do. Because your whole thrust in your life is to work for justice. Justice for others and justice for yourself. And with the Three of Pentacles reversed, if it's not moving you toward that, then why are we doing it at all? And that has to do with everything from your PhD to the most recent job to your ex-husband and everything in between. There you go. Dr. Allad is like, wow, yeah. Okay, thanks for catching me on that. I'm sorry, I got so excited to have a president here. Yeah, because you got to get that thing done. Exactly. All right. So we did Susan, we did Peggy Lou. Ashley should be next. Ashley, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Temperance reversed. Did you overindulge on New Year's Eve? I did not this year at all. John and I were in bed by like 10. But I have in past years, like, you know, it can happen. Or is there something else that is feeling out of balance in your life right now, Ashley? Is there a way you're not feeling inspired? Is there a way you're not feeling creative? Do you have problems that you don't know how to solve? I feel like if those things are true, maybe this week was a little bit tough. But the key is to look for the solutions. The solutions are there. Look for the solutions. Oh, Barbie Bird. I'm saying, hi, I'm here. But I don't remember if you were here when I did your reading, because I'm just seeing that right now. But I'm glad. All right, Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the Three of Swords reversed. And now the Three of Pentacles reversed. So these reversed threes, like what is that? If I think about three in tarot, I think about what is being produced. And I think you have been thinking this week about what do I want to create in my life? And what do I need to do to create it? And the things I'm doing and have been doing, what is that creating? And what do I need to do differently to create what I want? I think that's the work you're doing right now. And so good to see you. Oh, yes. Okay, Barbie, I'm seeing our interactions. We're all good. Okay. All right, Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Right, you weren't here on Monday, and that's why you can't find the cards. Makes sense. So sorry for what you're going through. So we're going to do wrap-up cards for you and Jada. All right, so for you, the Magician. You did a good job this week. Communicating the way you need to, using your skills and abilities the way you need to, showing up the way you need to. You did well. For Jada, the Devil reversed. Jada has found healing this week. Maybe it had to do with this trip, but Jada has a lot more confidence and a lot more healing than Jada did before. Playboy Bunny, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go ahead and do you, then I'll do Lisa E. Okay, card to wrap up your week, Playboy Bunny, Judgment. This week, I think it was all about putting closure to what no longer serves you and looking at this past year with as much compassion for yourself as you possibly can. And that's what's necessary, and that's how we go forward into the new year. Recognize that you always tried to do your very best, put closure to the things that are hurtful, and know that you are ready for the next step. Okay, Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here, and Happy New Year to you. So on Monday, you had the Two of Swords, and now you have the Lovers. And I think that's interesting because there's a lot of duality in both of these cards. Oh, Playboy Bunny says, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I get it. I know it is. I know. But you'll be okay. You'll be okay. So Lisa E., there's a lot of balance and a lot of duality and a lot of figuring things out. And that can be relationship stuff. That can be money stuff. That can be healing stuff. But I feel like you are working on finding balance and solutions. And for Jenna, starting with the Three of Pentacles reversed. And now the Six of Swords reversed. Well, the deal is if you don't know where you want to go, you don't know how to get there. And that's the problem. You have to figure out where you want to go so you know how to get there. Cassandra Revelta, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you. We're going to do you and your mom. And your mom, of course, is Raquel, and she's also a member here. And Cassandra, I know that you and Raquel have your hands full. I would love it if you could come to StaarCon for at least a day. But if you can't, at least come to the marketplace and say hi. Okay. Here we go. Wrapping up your week, Cassie, strength. You did a great job this week. You did a great job staying compassionate, excuse me, doing everything you need to do. You did well this week. And for Raquel, hey, cool girl, absolutely yes. For Raquel, Four of Swords. I feel like this has been a very tiring week. Maybe you're not feeling your best. Rest is what's necessary. I hope you were able to do that this week, and I think you probably still need more. It's really about rest, and if it's not your battle, don't fight it. All right, Christina R., good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. Monday was the Three of Pentacles for you. And I recognize that you had a little bit of a setback, a little bit of a delay this week, but the Three of Pentacles stands, Christina. You are going where you need to go. And it doesn't matter if it takes you 30 more days to go there. It just doesn't. You're going where you need to go. And Three of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse. The thing is, you're feeling bad. You're feeling like you should have done something different or you should have done something better. I feel like the way it's happening is kind of the way it's designed to happen, so that by the time you get there, you'll be where you need to be. It's all okay. It's all part of the process. Oh, Cassie, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, Jolie James, you started with Hermit reverse. Did I do you already? Did I do you or did not do you? Did I or not? I don't remember. I think I did. Jolie, tell me if I didn't. Or if you remember, like if I already did and you remember what card I pulled for you, let me know, and then I can compare it to the Hermit reversed. Or maybe I already did. I don't remember. So let me know. All right. Lisa E., you are very welcome. Miss Intricate, I will absolutely get to you. Good to see you. Same thing, Meg, and Love is the Trend, and Cool Girl. Thanks all for being here. Appreciate you. Okay. So now, Christina R., I need to do Karen and Kim. Okay. Ace of Swords is how Karen started the week. Queen of Cups reversed is how she's finishing. So Karen, I feel like you're being hard on yourself and it's making you unhappy. You're doing great. You're doing fine. And you need to give yourself some grace. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of people around you do not give you the grace they should. So it's okay to give yourself grace and it's okay to ask for grace. Jolie, I did do you already. Do you remember what the card was? And did I already compare it to the Hermit or did I not? If I already did, we're good. If I didn't, I'd love to be able to do that. Because the part of my brain that does readings is clearly not the part of the brain that remembers things. Oh, I pulled the Hangman, but then I was the Hangman, but you had the Hermit reversed. Oh, that is interesting. That is very, very interesting. And I remember you saying it was spot on, the reading. But if you add that Hermit reversed in there with the Hanged Man, it gets so much more texture. Oh my gosh, because then it's like really balancing what your social energy is going to be and how you're going to be dealing with others or not. Very interesting. Okay. Now, King of Wands reversed is how Kim started. And we're ending with the Six of Swords. I think you're finding the right solutions to the problems, my friend. Kim, I think you're doing a good job turning the energy around and finding the logical answers. It's a good thing. All right. Christine Hallowell, thank you for that feedback. Appreciate it. K Talks, oh my gosh. The baby is coming, everyone, today. Like the baby was due, like what, like on Christmas or something? Like it's been a while. But the baby is finally getting ready to come. And remember, Kay was told that if the baby doesn't come by January 6th, or if the baby doesn't come by sometime, we're inducing on Jan 6th. So you're having contractions and you're getting admitted to the hospital today. Oh, got it. Okay, thank you, Jolie. Thanks for explaining that. Got it. Okay, so y'all don't mind if I break format for the lady who's having a baby today? Y'all don't mind, right? Because I don't think a card for the week that was is as important as a card for what's going on right now. I'll do both. A card for the week that was? Well, Page of Pentacles reverse. We've been waiting for a baby for a whole dang week. That's all. Here comes the baby. How will it go? I don't break format usually, but for big things like this, you know I will. You know I will. How's this gonna go? Magician reverse. That baby will still take their time. Oh, it's gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Even your experience is not gonna be too terrible here. I think you're gonna have really compassionate people. This is gonna be fine. We're going to want all the information you're going to be willing to share with us. And we are all sending you so many prayers and blessings and congratulations in advance and all of that for this new journey for you and your family. So how great is that? Okay. So everyone send their prayers and good wishes to K Talks for labor and delivery, and then everything that comes after. Because labor and delivery is hard, but then everything that comes after is all that too. So you are about to enter the hardest and most fabulous time of your life. Enjoy. Okay. Gonna make me cry. Oh, y'all. John and I babysat yesterday morning. And remember how Aubrey, the twins are 2.5, was calling me Grandma Grandpa? Like we were just one unit. We were each Grandma Grandpa. That lasted for a week. Saw her. That was on Christmas. Saw her yesterday. And now it's very clear. I'm Grandma. He's Grandpa. She figured it out. It is amazing how much they learn, how quickly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for that journey for you, Kay. All right. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis, and thank you for creating and contributing to the Friday Beverage Fund. Really appreciate it. Okay. So you had the Seven of Swords on Monday. I remember. You know what I'm going to say? What's going to come out of my mouth next? You can't make this shit up, Seven of Swords. Now, you and I talked, and we figured out the Seven of Swords. But I think the thing is, you have to trust yourself. I feel like you were taught not to trust yourself, but you have to trust yourself. You have to. And I think this week you've been doing a lot of work around trusting yourself so that you can move forward with grace and ease. That's what it's all about, Claire. You got to trust yourself. Charlie James, ask the nurses for everything you want. Seriously, don't be shy. Smile Soul 20, it's a whole bunch of stuff, I bet it is. All right. And Joyous Ocean is asking for prayers. She's had a very difficult situation. A dear friend's sister, a violent relationship that did not end well. So everyone send prayers to Joyous Ocean and that situation, please. Okay. Hey, Theranaya, you are a new member because Katie Kondo gifted you a membership. That's fabulous. Make sure there's a members only playlist. Make sure you check that out. Ashley, you are very welcome. Very welcome. Okay. Theranaya, wrapping up your week with the Ace of Swords reversed. So, what bullshit happened for you this week? Seriously, is there a way someone was not honest with you? Is there a way you're not feeling heard or you need to have a conversation, but you don't know what to say? Like, I feel like this week there may have been communication difficulties or difficulties around what the truth is. So that feels uncomfortable. Make sure you have the right words to have the conversations you need and make sure you know what's true. Okay. Jackie Masters, so very true. There it is. Okay, here we go. Cool girl, good to see you. Here is your wrap up. 10 of Swords reversed. Because of the reversed, it's good, sort of. It feels like it's been a hard run. And this week, I think things are starting to get better. Be careful about overthinking and don't let other people talk bad to you. But it is getting better. Cool girl's like, yep. All right. Love is the trend. It was a tower moment. Got it. Love is the trend. And I do want to remind everyone about StaarCon coming up, January 24th, 25th, and 26th. Ticket prices range from $10 to $500. Join us for 1 day, 2 days, or all 3 days. Join us in person or online. The link is right in the description. Make sure you check it out, because if you like this, you're going to like StaarCon a lot. All right. Love is the trend. Wrapping up your week with the devil. Oh my. So that could have been overindulgence on New Year's Eve, certainly. You're not the first person to get that. But I wonder, is there something going on that you're attached to, a way of thinking, a situation where the attachment is not helping you? What do you need to do to heal from unhealthy attachment? That may be a thing to be focusing on. Oh, you gave in to a toxic person. Yeah, we've all been there. I understand, but there's a cost. So there you go. Oh, Theranaya, yes. Sorting through the confusion this week. It's a bit frustrating. Yes. Understood. Meg Pfeiffer Brandt, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's the wrap up. Death. I think this is good. I think you may have had some unexpected things happen this week. You may have had some changes in your life, but you are ready for change. You are ready to embrace change. You are not afraid of growth. And I think that showed up this week and will show up for this whole year. Miss Intricate. The moon reversed. So this week, I think you solved some mysteries. I think you figured things out. I think you got some connections in your own mind that make more sense. And so hang on to that new wisdom. Good, Meg. I'm glad you're able to see that card for the blessing it is. Because of its name, some people can't. And Miss Intricate is like, yeah. No, I hear you. You are very welcome. Okay, Clean Music Lover, good to see you. You had the Knight of Cups on Monday. Oh, Meg, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense, Julie. I call them ex-husbands. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, clean music lover. You had the Knight of Cups on Monday, and now the Page of Wands reversed. So it's interesting that they're both people cards. They're both court cards. So I wonder if this was a week very much about people. If you had kids, these could both be your kids. So did you spend a lot of time this week with people that you care about? The other possibility is that both of these are you, in which case Knight of Cups is pursuing love, but Page of Wands doesn't really know what to say or what to do. So there is this question about like the things that you want to pursue, great, but do you know how? Do you know how to pursue the things you want? And if not, you got to figure that out this year. Joanne Ellis, I see you. Very good. Okay. Here we go. Scrolling through. Does everyone else see that I got everyone except for Joanne Ellis, and I'm getting Joanne Ellis now? Did I miss anyone in this last little bit? Ha, love is the trend. I blocked him. Well done. Well done. Oh, clean music lover, you've been working this week. Okay, makes sense. Joanne Ellis, here we go. Wrapping up your week. The Hierophant reversed. I feel like you're getting better at thinking outside of the box and doing things the way you think you want to do them versus how other people tell you to do them. And I think there was some evidence of that this week, and it's a good thing. All right. Watching Stuff and Things. What a great YouTube name. That's fabulous. Here's a card for you. Wrapping up your week with the Knight of Pentacles. You did a great job this week pursuing the things that you needed to pursue patiently and appropriately. Very well done. Keep doing that. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, my friends, from my perspective, I have gotten to everyone. If I accidentally skipped you, that is not my intention. Please let me know. And if you're here and have not asked for a reading, ha, Joanne Ellis, thank you. I got my kick-ass attitude. Yeah, well, you need that. And hang on to it. We all need that, really. So if you're here, it is last call for readings, y'all. In the description, there are links to become a member of this channel. And why would you not want to? Number 2, to book a reading with me. And why would you not want to? I even have openings this weekend. And number 3, to learn more about StaarCon and get your StaarCon ticket. StaarCon is coming up at the end of the month. All right, there it is. Tomorrow, I will be back with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I give you specific answers. That's at 12:30 Eastern Time tomorrow. The link is already up. I'll look forward to seeing you there. To the people who helped out with Super Chats and Super Stickers today, thank you very much. To the members and the moderators, thank you. And to everyone in our digital village, I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you for beginning the year with me. May it be a great one for all of us. I appreciate you very much. I'll see you soon.